Hey guys, have a game of Domination on Afghan here. Playing with a party of five, I think. It's my first game of Domination I put up on the channel. And yeah, I guess we usually play Domination, what we did a while ago until we got kind of bored of it. So you'll see that we don't really lose control of this game whatsoever. It's pretty comfortable. I'm using the UMP Silenced Marathon Stopping Power Ninja, the Ultra Pro setup, Ultra Tryhard setup. But throughout the game I pick up loads of different guns because I just run out of ammo because of my awful accuracy. At the start I really did expect to die coming up to B, but for some reason there was only one person on the team actually trying to cap it. Like that's a rarity in this game. If you ever go for B on this flag, it's going to be people running into the main bunker, it's going to be people capping here, it's going to be people in small bunker. But I got lucky this time. Yeah, it was relatively easy from the start. We capped A and B, and you want them to have C, because if we rack up air support, it's just C has no cover whatsoever unless they spawn at the back, and then they can just run into the into the cave. But then of course we can just try to push them out. Kill streaks I'm using are 3, 4, 5, 3 being UAV, counter UAV and Predator. So my kill streaks aren't very lethal apart from Predator, which I only get about 3 or 4 kills with, because I only die once, so I only get it twice. Final score I think is 23-1, which it's not the best, it's not amazing, but I think it's good that I didn't die much. Here we lose A straight away, but you'll see how quickly the guy gets dispatched and we take it back. The best thing about playing on a team of 4 or 5 or 6 is we usually have a constant UAV up. So constant UAVs are just so helpful. Here, really long host migration, but I fast forwarded it, even though it's still really long, even after I fast forward it. Yeah, constant UAVs are just, it's so helpful. You know exactly where they all are, where they're going. But of course, you'll see later on that the only problem with having constant UAVs up is that you kind of take it for granted, and that if there's a guy with cold-blooded, you just completely, you don't see him at all, and he can go cap a flag or anything like that, and you won't have any clue where he was or where he came from. So I guess cold-blooded is a bit of an underused perk. It's underpowered when you're playing against a team, or it's overpowered when you're playing against a team even. Because we all just rely on that UAV flicking up. So I guess, yeah, we get lucky enough. Like, that guy I didn't even see the second go when I was going for it, but I got pretty lucky. And I think the counter UAV is another kind of underused kill streak, because whenever there's a counter UAV up against me, you feel really uncomfortable. You don't know like where your teammates are, where the other teammates are. If there's air support, you don't know whereabouts it is. So as much as it doesn't get me many kills, like it doesn't get me any kills in this match, I think it would help my team out indirectly. Here, yeah, I've lost all the ammo on my UMP, so I just pick up random, I think it's MG4. And it's a pretty solid gun, but you wouldn't really want to be running around at Marathon Stopping Power in an MG4 with a red dot sight. But my accuracy is pretty solid with it, and anytime I try and post up against pretty good cover, so the guys wouldn't have any chance really to all they could see is the top of my head, so I got pretty lucky, I guess. Yeah, basically hopefully I'll get a lot more games in the coming weeks or so. I finished work yesterday after 10 weeks in the old post office, so delighted about that, even though I'm going to be bored as hell. So I'm sure I'll post up loads of games of free-for-alls and stuff. But you see, the team I'm playing with, we played together for probably 6-7 months at this point. We played for a very long time, and everyone knows what they're supposed to do. Like once we cap A and B, A and B, we all just push up nicely. You know, we spawn trap quite regularly if we are playing Domination, because it's just so easy when you have a team. We're all fairly organized. We all know we can all kill people, no problem. So yeah, when you have a team of 6, obviously it's a bit easier, because you'll see later on, even though there's one person in our party, they cap C as soon as someone gets a chopper gun in our team, which isn't exactly ideal, but the spawn doesn't really swap. It still stays the exact same spot, so it didn't really make much of a difference. But yeah, it's just handy when you have A and B on this map. And then if you have a Harrier or a chopper gunner, you'll see the amount of kills that Stu gets with his chopper gunner. It's pretty ridiculous the amount of kills he gets. But Yeah, I guess that's why it's good to play in a team. Before I was starting to get really frustrated with this game and everything, and then I started playing with the Rage team, and the game just becomes so much more enjoyable. Like my win loss went from like 0.74, it's now 1.74, something like that. And my kill death has gone flying up, just because when you're playing on a team, you know that there's not going to be anyone behind you. If there's someone behind you, it's going to get called out. Unlike if you're playing against like with a random team of six, you don't know like where people are, any of that. There's the whole thing of Cold Blooded right there. I just strolled straight past that guy with a UAV up, and I had no clue he was there. And one of my teammates just picks him out straight away, but it's a bit annoying to die from a guy just hiding in a doorway with Cold Blooded. But it shows how it can be so useful against a team who just constantly use UAVs, because they depend on it, such as well in search. If you're running Cold Blooded class and they get a UAV, you basically, like, they have no clue whatsoever where you are. You can just rush in there and kill them all. But if they have you on the UAV, you're gonna have 3 or 4 people running towards you pretty quickly. There's not much you can really do about that. You just kind of, if there's a UAV in search, you basically just hope. Here I got really lucky that Claymore somehow didn't kill me. Yeah, in search, basically, if they have a UAV up, you basically just sit back until the UAV expires, because, well, I know I do, because I don't fancy my chances when 3 or 4 people will be able to just wait there, because they know I'm coming around that corner. I'm not going to risk it. Yeah, after I died, obviously, I got my I got the UMP back, but yet again, because of my awful accuracy, something like 16%, which could be worse, might be lower, probably is. Here's Stu and his chopper gunner. You just see the kill feed. I think it's Stu anyway. Yeah, it just racks up the kills, it really does. But that's why this map and Wasteland are probably the best for air support. Just because the spawns are all outside. You don't spawn inside the cave, you spawn outside the cave and have to run into it. So Stu, even if they had Cold Blooded on, Stu knew exactly where they were. Like, if you look at that kill feed, it's just ridiculous. Yeah, you probably could have gotten a nuke if you really tried, but I don't know. You can see we're all fairly organised. None of us are pushing up too far, apart from when C was capped, because, like, we know exactly where we are supposed to be. I'm covering B, and then there's someone over by A or by the main bunker, so if someone does run up to A, one of us just sprints over and gets them straight away. I pick up the AUG H bar, like, whatever it was, like a couple of seconds ago, which I never ever use, but it's actually pretty effective. I probably should try that a bit more. I liked it. I got a nice little, you'll see that I get a nice little spray at the end with 2 people on top of the cliff, and I had no clue whatsoever. These guys, they're just like humping each other or something, I don't know. But yeah, I just got off them nicely. Yeah, basically it was a really comfortable game. I'll try to bring you more domination games just to show how easy it is to spawn trap, because these guys couldn't get anywhere near our flags really, apart from A at the start, but it's expected because we couldn't really get that set up. Here's a nice little thing at the top of the cliff, which was just quite easy. Yeah, the game's coming to an end. Thanks for watching, I guess. Hopefully the commentaries are getting a small bit better. I'm not just rambling on about nothing. Yeah, I think it's 23 for 1, pretty solid. Like, that is how you're supposed to play domination, no problems whatsoever. I'll see you later, guys.